a show to talk about my faction. Can get me and Max reactions. Welcome to the show.
Massive thank you to all our channel members. Your support helps keep my faction reaction going strong. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hello and welcome everybody to the stream. Lomnick, thank you so much for hanging out, and I appreciate the like on the stream and being here. So yeah, no, today we're doing a little bit more PowerWash Simulator 2, which I'm excited to jump into. So yeah, I guess with that, just making sure everything's running on Twitch, but Twitch seems to be going no problems here. Thank you to anybody from Twitch who's jumped in and hanging out. We really do appreciate you as well. So yeah, with that being said, let's jump right into the game. Let me open her up here, and then I'm going to then hit that button. Yo, what's up, Mr. Perfect? I hope you're having a good day, my friend. Oh, PowerWash Day is my favorite day. I don't know if it's my favorite day, but I really enjoyed. Oh, that's right. I was like, what did we leave off on? But it was the shooting gallery. So we got to clean up the shooting gallery. Yo, what's going on, Amajo? I hope you're having a good day, my friend. So let's take a bit of a walk around the shooting gallery here so we get a lay of the land of what we have to do. So we got to get the front, the back, the outsides, what looks to be a generator for it. We'll have to get on top and get the top of it clean. I'm seeing a standard ladder, but I'm not seeing any like extra equipment like a scissor lift or anything. Eventually, everything in here we're likely going to be power washing. Oh, it's not letting me go any further. I was like, can I get to the Ferris wheel? So I will tell you right now that I definitely did this in the first game, and I definitely did that in the first game. So I wonder if they're going to throw some other stuff at it yet. Yeah, so Mr. Perfect. So I did hear the announcement. Actually, I saw it almost immediately because I get tagged when those updates go live in the Discord. I get tagged when they go live in the Discord, anyways. I don't think it's as like some people think this is going to be like a huge thing, and I don't think. I think it's just fixing the price drops that didn't happen. Because we should have had price drops for the when Hellfire came through, and they didn't. And so when they said they're adjusting pricing, I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be. So I'm just warning people. I saw Kenny did a video, and Kenny's usually pretty on spot with stuff, but I think Harrison worded that very poorly. And I think people are thinking it's more than like there could be other price drops. I don't think that's the case. I think it's just a standard like what we're supposed to see with the when they introduce the new stuff. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how dirty stuff can get here, eh, Charger? Good question. I do not know the answer to that. I think tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm going to be doing a video on outstanding issues. I planned it anyways. There's 4 outstanding issues I'd like to talk about within the game that haven't been dealt with at the current moment. One of them is going to be the pricing. So, and that could be fixed as of Friday. The problem is they didn't give us a date, so we don't exactly know when they're going to be. We don't exactly know when they're actually going to drop in price. So hopefully they actually give us like a proper date for it. Have to get the inside of that. Oh, I thought that might open. Okay, so let's get an extension on here. Starting to get used to the new control scheme. Not messing up as much as I thought here, as much as I normally do. I have an extra extension. We should be able to go and purchase some more upgrades for our water guns and such, or power washers after this one, because we'll have a good amount of money. How's the job hunt going? That's a good question. I actually have an interview scheduled tomorrow with a new place potentially for a role for a job. We'll see. It's with HR, so it's one of those things where I met with the recruiter for 5 minutes. They wanted to make sure the job was like, and I was the right fit, and then they wanted to schedule me in for 30 to do like a proper job interview. So hopefully it goes well tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, at some point I really need to get a job. So here's hoping this one works out. It's really I don't consider the first like call an interview. It's almost like a meet and greet. He wants to make sure he's not wasting his time. I want to make sure I'm not wasting my time. So fingers crossed, it works out when we actually like do the interview and everything and stuff. I think I'd be a good fit. So, but it's just a matter of me being my best self when talking to him. So, um, but yeah, I actually really like the idea of this role, and I think it could be a really good fit. So we'll see what happens. But I appreciate the well wishes. Thank you so much, guys. This is going to take forever to clean. I don't know. If we can do this in an hour, I'll be happy. Usually I can tell like the length of a job by how much they're going to pay you out. I think the issue was not in the wording. Um, was the complaints we had fixing the tear in the prices. Is the chat? Oh, I turned the chat off. Wait, there, chat's back on. Sorry, guys. I just realized on-screen chat not working because I was filming a video on OBS and I was using this, and I was like, oh, I need to turn the chat off because, in theory, I could have something pop in there or somebody hit the subscribe button or something like that, and then potentially a message could pop up while I'm filming a video when it's not live, and it wouldn't make any sense to pop up at that point. I'm like, oh, that would ruin the take. So I just want more stuff to do in 2K, honestly. Like, there's just so little stuff to do. Fridays, we get. It's like 3 days a week of like content in my faction right now. You get a pack opening on Friday. You get some live events on Saturday. I think live events will be big on Saturday this week. Um, and then Sunday, Superstar of the Month. And you get a weekly tower on Monday. So, but it's not enough content to all like to do. Oh, that's a curtain. There we go. Okay, so we got that. We'll come back around and we'll get the roof. For now, we'll do the inside last here. I always like to do the outsides, then focus on the insides. Get the steps here washed up. There it is. Okay, let's keep working on these curtains here. We had tickets, yeah, 100%. Like, I almost secretly think, and it wouldn't be fair to people who play the game, but I'm like, if you know you've got content creators playing the game and they're playing my faction, you should be giving those content creators more tickets, like, than everybody. Really, there should be no reason for tickets, but they should want people playing the game. on streams and stuff, and to not have anything to do, in the game is just kind of crappy. Like from a content creator. So then you're going to have people move away from the game. So once again, I think they should give tickets to everybody or not have tickets whatsoever. Just eliminate tickets from that mode and let people play it as much as they want. Who cares if they unlock a bunch of stupid boss cards? They're not good anyways. They're just there to boost your collector level up, which we don't even really need to do. You know what I'm saying? I said MFP. Yeah, 100%. I think somebody asked me this question before, and I think, like, how much MFP would I pay for a Faction Wars ticket? And I said 1,000 would be fair. I'd pay $1,000 or 1,000 MFP for a Faction Wars ticket. And I thought that was a fair amount. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think 1,000's too much? Not enough? Oh, that's what I want. But once again, it should just be free. There shouldn't be tickets involved. Pay that all day. I think that's the fairest amount. I don't think you do more than that for a run. Because, like, what do you get into the run? You're getting some Faction Wars credits that can be spent on cards within the Faction Wars mode. And none of the cards are that great. Like, there's no boss card, which I'm like, oh, I must play with that. Especially because we're now getting infinite cards. And the highest level tier card is... the highest level tier card is Diamond at the moment. Thank you. Diamond. Very similar to the weekly towers. Like in weekly towers, we are getting a card that we can spend time evolving into a diamond card. It starts off as amethyst and becomes a diamond. Meanwhile, we have teams full of Galaxy Opal cards, and most of us are never going to use this Trick Williams card outside of upgrading it, and that's it. And like now we're fighting pink diamonds and Galaxy Opals in the weekly towers, and once again, that's great, but the rewards from them do not equal out. Do not equal out what they are. Is that? I want to get that roof frill before we miss it. I have a feeling it's right here that we got to get. There it is. Yeah, I haven't evolved my trick card yet either. So it does seem easier than the Sol Ruka card. That one was a pain in the butt to evolve. I'm saving it for a day when I'm bored. The Sol Ruka one was annoying to evolve. This one I think will be better. So, because it's like 200 strikes, which I feel like you can do that pretty easily. Like 12 pins in an Iron Man match you'll get. And like 25 running attacks or something. And I think you could probably combine light strikes and running attacks if you do a running light. And then you just got to pound them a bunch with strikes. So I'm hoping it won't be as, because the one for Sol Ruka took forever to do. So hopefully it's a little bit easier than that. So I started watching NXT. Do the two dudes in Izzy's group even wrestle? Yeah, they wrestle occasionally. They've been in matches. So Sean Spears actually used to be with the WWE, and then he went to AEW. Used to be Ty Dillinger in the WWE and NXT, and he had this gimmick called the Perfect 10, which was actually quite humorous and got over. But then he came back to NXT. They brought him back when he was done with AEW. The other guy, I don't even remember the other guy's name, honestly. So yeah, but I have seen him wrestle. Izzy's obviously going to be wrestling. I think it's funny because I think that was Sean Spears' group, and then like Izzy Dame's kind of become the leader of it. Ah, that's something in my eye there. Let's get this stuffy done. I'm kind of shocked that the curtain's not moving at all. That's good. We'll get this framework, then we'll do the door, or we'll make sure the trim at the top is done. And then we'll have to start working on the inside of everything. I'm just going to tell you right now, these stuffies are going to be pain in the butt. Because there are lots of nooks and crannies on the stuffies. Oh, we almost got all the stuffies here. A little bit more on this one here. What am I missing? There we go. We'll get the counter here, and then we'll start working on the tops of this, and then get the top, and then we'll go on to the inside and start working the inside of it. this done. I think we got all the plushies. We got the rack. Okay, so that's all good there. We got the post. All right, let's start working on the top here, and then we'll go to the inside. Get the inside. Trying to find it on World Tour right now. What are you trying to find, Jay? Jay, it's week match. Oh, yeah. It's in the weekly towers. It's not. There we go. Okay, so we got that part of the roof. We got that part of the roof. Let's do the front now. Oh, there's a sign and some stuff hanging from the top. That'll be fun. I have high hopes. I wouldn't get too excited about them, Charger. I don't know. We'll see. The packs have been super underwhelming. There was a weird glitch in the game there. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it kind of looked weird. See it right there? I think that's all of them. One. Yep, that one's done. The rest are in we'll have to get once we're on top of the roof. And aim down at it. Take care of that hanging light it's hanging from, though. Work on this sign here. Oh, it's a something simulator. This might be a clever nod to the game. Each of the letters is its own. All right, we got a bunch more plushies we got to get done here. There we go. We're getting the bins. So that one's good. 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 Did I get them all? I might have got them all. That one's good. And that one's good. Okay, we got them all. We'll clean that light off a bit. Side of this. I wonder how long it takes them to bring the aliens into this game. Okay, so that's that one. We just got to get this one done. Did we clear the sign? No, because we got to get the back of the sign. Which will happen once we get onto the roof. Oh, we were able to clear that one. Maybe we can do this one. Weird. We were able to get the one, but not this one. There, we got it. There we go. All right, on to this one right here, and then we will go to the top of the thing. We'll have the entire outside done, and then we'll just focus on cleaning the inside. Might get this one done within the hour. I'd love to have a few small jobs to do, like a few vehicles or something. That would be really cool. There we go. Might as well just get this beam done while we're here. And the under portion. Because I think we did get it on the other side. There we go. All right. Let's get to the top here. Get the ladder. There we go. Sure. That did not work. Let's try that again. So we got to finish the sign from behind here. And these lights from the top. Oh, we still have to do that generator too. And the cord that the generator is attached to, I think we have to clean as well. I feel like this is going to pop soon. There's a lot of sign here, so we'll see what happens in a second here. There it is. I was like, I knew that was coming. It should pop soon too. There it is. This is the light. The light's different. The light head itself. And then we'll start working the top of the unit, and then we'll get to the inside. And there we go. All right, so let's start working on the big top here of the shooting gallery, and then we'll get to the inside of it. So we got like 4 quadrants here, which we'll clean up. One at a time, and then we'll work our way to the tippy top there. Let's do this as we go along it here. What cards are you guys hoping to see in the Survivor Series packs this week? There we go. That's segment number 1. So we got 3 more here on the top, and then we'll work our way to these pieces here, get the top ones, and then get to the inside of this. We're actually making pretty good time on this, although it only says we're 40% of the way through right now. I think it'll be about 50 once we get the entire outside done, because there's a lot of work to do on the inside, but not a lot is moving around. Oh, no, whoops. Fell off. Let's try that again and not fall off this time. A slightly wider head here. Really curious what the next thing we have to do here is. How cool would it be to get a 98 Deadly Game Rock? I think that's cool, Charger. I think it's unlikely. That is from the very first pay-per-view I ever watched, though. For WWE, at least. I saw some WCW pay-per-views. You know, this isn't something in between, is it? No. Just making sure. It doesn't look like it is. Cool. Very likely. Yeah, no, 100%. It's a good pay-per-view. I kind of wish they'd do a tournament like that at Survivor Series at some point again, because I think that was super fun. I just love the idea of having like one night and it's just all matches for a tournament. Like they used to do with King of the Ring too. It wouldn't just be like the finals in the King of the Ring. Sometimes they do the whole match in there or the whole like bracket. Sometimes it'd be like the quarterfinals and then the finals. Um, but it's nice when you have a pay per view and it's just like, hey, here's a bunch of matches and they're all going to go together and kind of tell a story. Because the King of the Ring one I remember was the one where Edge won. Yeah, where Edge won. And it was the one where you had that epic match between Kurt Angle and Shane McMahon for King of the Ring. I don't know if you guys remember that pay per view. Very, very solid one. I thought that would have been there. There it is. All right, let's start working on this wooden trim, and then we got the balls on it that we're going to have to clean too. Then we'll get to the big top itself. Then we'll get on the inside. And go 3 matches that night. Yeah, that was a crazy night. Yeah, because it was 8 when it started off. But that was like really. I'd like to see King of the Ring do that instead of spacing out over weeks. Like, let's just have one night. The tournament, Cena tournament, although 16 would have been too much. Oh, I guess it would have been 8 matches. They could have done that entire Cena tournament in one, like, big event. And just had all the matches, and I think that could have been really fun. Apparently, Shane McMahon was at Raw, but he was just backstage. Go, that's 2. Let's go on to 3. Go. We got one more to do here, and then we'll work on the top corner, or the tippy top. All right. I'll work on the front. All right. Start working on this base. I guess it's the roof, segment 1 of the roof. He's just picking wrestlers for it. That's what it sounds like. No. Sorry. We're talking about the Iron Survivor. So the Iron Survivor challenge is a 5-man challenge. I'm newer into NXT this year, and I've never really watched one, but my understanding is it's a points-based system, and they have 5 people in it, and you can get locked in a cage and like lose time to do stuff. But essentially, whoever wins the Iron Survivor Challenge will be up for a title shot at New Year's Evil. So it's not a tournament per se. It's like one match. But Cena's going to pick the competitors for it. So that's where you get like the Miles Bourne in there probably. Tavian Heights. Julie is a former winner. Yeah, Julia, I think, won it last year and then challenged for it. So, yeah, that's what's happening. So, it's like one match, but he's going to pick the contestants for it. He's also having NXT talent at the Saturday night main event. I believe it's WWE versus NXT. He really wants to showcase the future of the WWE, which is good. So, it sounds like it'll be WWE against NXT talents. Yeah, it's a newer one. Hopefully, they bring that match type into 2K. I think it's one of the missing ones. I think it's harder for them to figure out how to score it properly. I think that's the issue with it. Should I get the flag in this section too? We'll have one more section to clean off after this, and then we'll, I think? Yeah, one more section after this, and then we'll be into the inside. So that. Okay, so we just have to get this portion done now. And then we're on our way to the inside. Oh, we got to get that generator too. Let's not forget that generator. We'll get that done before we hit the inside up. There we go. Okay, so let's jump down. We'll do that generator. Just go check one thing here, guys. All right, so let's get this done. So yeah, the frame, the generator, and the wheels are all separate items as we clean here. And we have to get the cable. I'm sure it's good to be spraying something that's connected to power with a power washer. I'm sure that is perfectly okay and no issues will arise out of it. Oh. There's the tires. Close to having it done. What am I missing here? So, frame there. Oh, it's the top, isn't it? It's the top. I'm a dummy. The frame now. There it is. So generator's done. Let's get this generator cable cleaned off here. Then we'll go right to the inside. All right, let's go to the inside. Start working our way through there. So there's a few things I want to get done right away before we forget them, and that's finishing off this door on this side and the other side. And then this counter as well, which we started on the outside. Anything that I had started on the outside, I'd like to get fixed now. And then we can just focus on the stuff that's on the inside here. There we go. Okay, I heard a bunch of minions there. Make sure I got those all. The inside's going to come together a lot quicker, I think. We'll find out once we get started, but... yeah, gate and sign are done. It's like, I'm pretty sure we got both of them, but just double confirm. Few seconds here, guys. Just checking something on the computer quickly. There we go. Let's get this post here and make sure we get this cleaned off. Man, each of these individual plushies are going to be a bit of a nightmare to do. Am I good on the outside of this? I thought I would be, but there it is. How about this post? Must be on the outside. Hmm. No step on the cable was rain. Very fair. What am I missing on here? Right at the very tippy top. There we go. All right, so let's get this thing in front of us and we'll start working our way through the walls here of the shooting gallery. Start with this floor piece here. We'll get the floor and then we'll work on the walls and whatever's on the walls there. It's going to be the prizes. All right. I guess we'll do this one first. The temple doors. Huh. These are things from the first game. I am fairly certain. You do this. You do clean this temple in the first game. That body thing. There is an order to do this in for something. I bet. This is stuff from the first game. How much are you getting for this job? $1,000 of in-game money. Okay, so temple's done. Let's get the green base around here. Make sure we got that checked off. And we'll move to the next area. That's so interesting. I bet you have to spray these in like a certain order or something. For one of the achievements in the game. Let's just get this green taken care of. And we got moving stuff in the background. In the old game, like you could turn, like there was a Ferris wheel and a carousel that you would do, and you could turn them on or off. But I believe the merry-go-round, or no, the carousel, sorry, carousel merry-go-round, same thing, had a trophy linked to it where you couldn't turn it off. You had to do it without turning the power off to the carousel. Because you could turn the power on and off and then, like, move positions around. It's kind of so funny. Whatever's coming out there, we'll have to make sure we get to. The target. This volcano should be good to go in a second here. Feel like it. Is it like the top? Tippity top? Yeah. 100% it is. Let's finish off this base. It's so interesting seeing stuff from the first game that power washed, like that was like storyline pieces. Okay, so the volcano we're done, the target we're done. What? Oh, need to get that cleaned off. There we go. What am I missing on the base? But it's right in here, maybe? Nope. Oh, right there. Okay. We'll do this orange section here. Work our way to the statue. I think I'll have to do the front and back of this one to count. Shouldn't have started this one yet. Oh, whoops. Meowed at me. There's lots of cats in this game. That was my son's favorite thing, is that you can pet the cats. Um, Although I kind of like the idea of spraying water at cats. As I'm not the biggest cat fan in the world. I'm much more of a dog guy. Okay, so there's that. Let's get back to this. On the ancient statue. Oh. Oh, there's like another layer up top too. I didn't see that. Okay, so we'll have to get that too. You're definitely more of a dog person. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm a dog guy, not a cat guy. My sister loves cats. At one point, she had like 8 cats. It was too many. Um, so honest, like her house smelled all the time. It's still not great. She's down to like 5 cats, I think now. Still not ideal. Still too many cats. And I know there's a lot of cat people out there. I'm just not one of those people. Okay, so there's the floor. What am I missing here? It's a big chunk, whatever I'm missing. Maybe it's... No, it's not the base. Oh, but there's definitely a bunch of cleaning. There is definitely something with all of these things. Oh, that's part of the wall too. I was like, what am I missing? And I'm like, it's this part right here. That should be it mostly. I don't know what would be left. Right there. Oh, right there. There we go. Okay. Let's get the merman clean. Looks like somebody spray painted him. So he needs some extra work. There's so many good callbacks to people who played the first game in the series and the story they had with it and some of the things you clean. Because, like, at one point you clean this giant statue and it looks just like this, and it even has all these, like, segmented parts on the body. Kind of cool that they're calling back some of this stuff for players who played the prior games. Depending how long this takes us to get done, maybe we'll flip into 2K and we'll finish off the upgrading the there it is. Okay, so statue's done, target's not done though. Yeah, either the achievement for this one is you do the target last, like all the targets last, or you do it first or something, or you spray them in order. Something like that. But I don't like to look at the achievements because they spoil what's coming, so it's like one of those things where if you really cared like a huge amount and you want to get it done quicker, you could do that. But if not, you're doing it a second time. Yo, Warzone, what's going on, my friend? We're just power washing our way here. We finish, depending when we finish this, we may try. Ooh, yep, that definitely happened. There was a temple and a giant cube came out, or triangle thing came out of it when the aliens were there. Um, I love this. Such a neat callback. Oh, so there's the base. Got to get this lid portion. Hinge. Yeah, this is the Sea Palace. This is the final level of the game, and then that crystal comes out, and you spray that at the very, very end. Let's get the floor cleaned up here. 2K gotta drop those prices. I think it's gonna happen on Friday. Yeah, well, it's doing things, and that's why I think like maybe there's an order you're supposed to do it in, like when you play the game. I bet you that's it. It's like the level order in the game itself. Um, okay, so we got the bottom done. We got all the things done. So that... I don't know. Maybe I'm making something up. And then... Oh, and the plane. I forgot about the plane. So this is a secret spy plane you clean. And it's got, like, missiles and stuff. I'm telling you, there's something to hitting these targets in order. Yep, that's the spy laser. They use it at the end when you're um, at the end of the game, and yep, it's even got those like discs on it on each of the wings. There's some sort of order here. I want to know what it is. Okay, so the laser gets its own beam. The plane won't. It looks like it's all one piece. There's the jet stun. We got the jet cord. Let's work on these dumb cats. Clean them up. Then we'll work on the passage behind it. You watched The Rock's new movie? What's The Rock's new movie? Oh, is that the... it's the one about the boxer UFC fighter, I think, right? That one didn't been yet. What am I missing in this stupid cat? Oh, it's not clean at the front. That's what. That cat's good. That cat's good. That cat's good. Got to spray a bunch of cats with water. That's always fun. Let's make sure we got this floor good here. Looks like the track isn't like a separate thing, so that's fine. Work on the floor a bit here. Yeah, he's an MMA fighter. They hyped it up. Yeah, so The Rock definitely looks like he transformed for the movie. Very different physical stature to him. No questions about that. Hey, Charger, 30 away, my friend. Less than 30 away till your 12-hour stream. Although we may not be able to do it on the Survivor Series day like I wanted, unfortunately. I've got a family event that's happening in the afternoon now, apparently. Okay, so that's that. Let's get this wall done. I think it's a Charger. You remember the first 12-hour stream? Yeah. Man, that goes back a while. And it's not that long ago. That's the funny part. But the next one's going to be a little while away. It'll be at 5,000. So that's, I just realized that post is not done. Let's get that post cleaned off quick before I forget it. Oh, I'm going to have to go up to the top and do the rest of it. Never mind. We'll get it when we do the top. Yeah, it's been a while since that stream. We got, and then we did another one. And the next one won't be till like 5,000. Yeah, my sister's in town from Toronto that day, and my parents would like to get together in the afternoon. Which should be fine as long as I'm back in time for Survivor Series, because I still would like to do a watch-along of Survivor Series with everybody. Also, my clips have been doing really well as shorts, so I'd like to keep that going. So that's the most effective shorts have been for me. I hope it's not turning people off who like the 2K25 content. I'm just doing it in auxiliary to it. I always have that concern about, is this making like annoying people or not? I hope it's not. That I'm doing some like live reaction stuff and posting that. How much money do you have in the game so far? Michael, in PowerWash Simulator? 1,014. And we've got, we'll do that next. That'll only take a few seconds. You can watch my power. Thank you, Mike. I would do that, Mike. How are you doing, my friend? We are power washing away. Which reminds me, to the people who got on Twitch, thank you so much for hanging out. I do appreciate that. I'm new to the Twitch streaming. I guess recently new. I used to Twitch stream a while ago, but now I'm doing YouTube and Twitch, so I'm back streaming on Twitch now. So thank you anybody who's hanging out. Mostly do WWE content, but once a week I've been power watching things because I just find this game so chill. So now do the watch parties help? Max Arena, I don't have an option chat in your live chat on YouTube. Really? That's weird, Mac. I don't know why. Weird. Yeah, I have no idea why you wouldn't. You could buy a different type of soap and make it faster. So I think there is only one type of soap in this game. They cut it down to one one type of soap in the game now. There's not multiple types like there were last year. I do have some different nozzles. This is one of the better nozzles. I'm gonna go on a purchase spree after this and probably buy a new water gun. I think once we're done this, um, done this round or done this area. Come on, I need to get up. There we are. So we need to clean the back off this thing, and we need to do the top here, and then we need to do the sides, and then the top. Honestly, Charger, Twitch streaming's going all right. It's about what I expected. Like, here's the deal. I have a built-in user base on YouTube right now because of the videos that I make. So I don't really have a Twitch audience right now like I do have a YouTube audience. So that's got to grow on its own. So yeah, that's kind of where that's at the moment. Oh, there's lights on the top. I'll have to make sure I get those. So yeah, nothing like... And I got these two... Or one Bigfoot? I don't know. That's hiding behind all these trees. So yeah, Twitch streaming gonna be still work. And growth. But there's a lot of room for growth there, and I hope my name helps when people are looking for content to watch. Because I've been doing the YouTube stuff, so hopefully that's good too. Let's switch. I could use the floor cleaner if I wanted here, but it's such a small area to break out for it. And honestly, I'm not loving... I thought the floor cleaner would be super cool. I actually don't love how it feels. I guess after this, we'll get the back wall, and then we just have to get the sides done. Finally, Faction Wars gave me a boss team I needed. Nice. Aw, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, Brad. What am I missing up here? Oh, there's a little bit along the seam there. A little more there, I see it. I don't know what I'm missing here. Oh, it's right here, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, 100% it was right there. Okay, let's get back in there. Climb up the thing. We're almost done here. 82% of the way. We're getting close. That's just the worst. Just, yeah, well, it's all local. How's the job hunt? Well, I've got an interview tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes. It's with HR, so it's not like... There'd still probably be one more interview after that, but it's with somebody from HR, and so if they like me, they'll put me forward to the actual hiring team, which usually happens. I usually do get put through to the actual hiring team. So, and then it's just a matter of, like, am I the final candidate they choose? So hopefully, fingers crossed, it works out. But I appreciate the thoughts there, Mike. Yeah, hopefully, God, because I need a job, and I need one soon. It didn't help that my wife started college this year either. In January, like literally like the week before I got laid off, she started college. So, but fingers crossed, fingers crossed this one works out. I actually think it could be cool, and I'm gonna really be ready for that interview tomorrow. There we go. Yeah, and Charger, you were asking earlier about watch parties for PLEs. We'll do them just like we do the standard watch parties. We'll just jump in and then hang out and chat. And I'll cut, after it finishes, I'll cut and make some YouTube shorts out of it. Post them to TikTok and Instagram and stuff. Because that's actually been, I've been gaining TikTok and Instagram followers from them. Okay, something on these trees needs to get got. There we are. Okay, so the trees are done. Just quickly, we'll... Oh, I didn't want to fall down yet. I can add one more extension. Yes, I hear you playing. I just want to do that beam there. No, this shouldn't be. Technically, there's like a copyright for everything that I'm doing with it, but because I'm just broadcasting audio, they don't care mostly. There's a few songs which I've told you before that I get like called out on by YouTube, and I have to like trim them out with trim the audio out of them. Oh, the frame's one big thing. Well, then we're not doing that yet. We're saving the ceiling for last. So let's get these side walls done. And that should just leave the ceiling once we're done there. I need that stupid Rushmore team. Oh, that sucks, Brad. Yeah, I had that same problem. I think it took me, not 10, but it took me five runs to find her, which is still quite a bit, that final Rushmore team. The worst was that I actually got a... Well, you may have seen it, actually. But when I was doing Faction Wars, I got a Rushmore team, but it was the old one on the final... One of the final runs. So, yeah. Okay, so getting these toys on the wall are going to be kind of annoying. And we're going to need to get under these shelves and then on top of each of the shelves. Yeah, that Rushmore one was the worst. And we'll have new teams in like 2 weeks again. I would like them to put a hold on new teams, though, until, you know, they give us a more reliable source of Faction Wars tickets, because there's no way to get them all right now. Okay, so we got that one. There's that one. There's that one. And we need to get the shelf. What am I missing on the shelf? Probably the sides of it. Oh, just missed these. There we go. Okay, so then we got to do... There, I couldn't get up there. All right, jump on top of this thing. Yeah, there we go. Everything, well, some of it's bears. Those say everything's bears, but it's not. Some of it's cats. All right, let's get this side done. And then we just need to work on the roof, and I think we're done. And we'll move on. We'll do that small little thing, and then maybe we'll upgrade that. We'll switch over back to WWE and just upgrade the Trick Williams card, so that's done. Oh, shit. I missed this. There's a saucer. That is also in the game, and you do clean it. You do clean a flying saucer in the first game. When you're trying to help the aliens stop the bad guys. You guys are like, what was this first Power Wash game? That it had aliens. Yeah. Oh, and it was the worst because you see Rushmore before you see the cards, and you're like, I got it. And then you're like, nope, did not get it. I have to clean that flying saucer too. I have to see before if I leave this level if there's some sort of thing to hit them in an order. Or if it's just Easter eggs and I'm being like weird about it. Because it wouldn't be the first time I've been weird about something. Okay, there's the first one. Let's get this one. Crocodile. Fall Guy. Don't tell me this does not look like a Fall Guy. Oh, I miss Fall Guys. Mike knows what I'm talking about. He enjoyed the Fall Guys. Man, getting the roof of that... getting the roof of that saucer is going to be annoying. Little one. Let's get the big one. There we go. You know, that's not helpful. Okay, there's the step stool. I'm going to have to get the step stool. And I can't place it here, apparently. Amazing. Apparently I can't place it on the inside. Is there a way to get both? I do have them both on the screen charger. They should both be there. I'm using a app called starts with a C, but I'm using a program and it puts them both on the screen at the same time. And I believe it is putting both of them. If you're on YouTube or Twitch, do me a favor, just chat and we can test that. But I'm pretty sure it's working. Oh, I did get that plushie. I thought I hadn't. Okay, so those are all done. Got to get this saucer done. And that target. Oh, I might have to do it from up here. Add an extra one. Shrilling best. Well, hey, there's a YouTube chat. Or there's our Twitch chat that we were asking about. So thank you. I wonder if I get on top of the... Yeah, get on top of the plane. There we go. Okay, UFO done. Now we just have the ceiling and these plushies hanging from the ceiling to do. So let's do the two plushies and then we'll work on the actual ceiling parts. There we go. That's one of them. Let's get the other caterpillar plushie. It's on this side. Oh, and all the lights are going to have to get done too. I'm hoping it just says ceiling panels and lights soon after we get this caterpillar done and out of the way. Start working on the individual portions that might not be there yet. All right. So not quite there yet. Let's get the front... Oh, man, we're so close to being done this. 94% of the way there, so we're like just on the tail end right now. Be a whole bunch of inner ceiling spots that have to be done. That one right there. Oh, that one's already got. Outer ceiling. Okay, so the frame's one big one to do. Okay, so let's get in here. We'll work on getting these ceilings done. The lights are just disappearing. Before I walk out of this level, I want to see if there's something I have to do with the targets and hitting them in an order or something. Because I feel like something will happen if I trigger them all in the right order. So we'll have to look that up. Getting closer here. What are we at? 97%? Although it hasn't done a breakdown of like here are the 3 things that you have to do. Okay, so there's that ceiling portion. I'm still waiting on that, like, here's the last 3 things, so there could be other things I missed and we'll have to track those down. Although this game's much better in trying to help you figure out where they are. They give you that little reticule. Say, this is where you need to go. Although, right now I know where I need to be. That light. Let's just get this framing done this way. That might be all the lights. I'm not sure. We'll get this piece of the frame, then work on the ceiling parts. This does mean I think I've missed something. So I failed in my normal job when doing these because I like to do them systematically so I don't miss things. Because it bothers me when I do. Ooh, I'm under there. I don't want to be under there. There's the frame. Now we just need to focus on this base piece of the inner ceiling here. Kind of annoyed me that it did not pop because it means I'm missing a bunch of stuff here. Alright. Curtain, rope, plushie, gallery shelf. Oh, I didn't get the shelf? I thought I did. Sign bubble. We're close. We're almost done here. Okay, so there's a shelf. Oh, I'm missing another shelf. Not that one. Oh, I didn't get that shelf? I thought I did. Nope. That does not look complete in any way. Sorry, shelf. I did a bad job on you. I see it. I see the area I have to get. There it is. Okay. So curtain rope plushie is going to be over here. I must not have got it. I thought I did. And then we just have to get a sign bubble and we're done. Not a lot of extra cleanup here, which is nice. No. Oh, it's one of the plushies. I thought I got all the plushies. Apparently I did not get this kitty cat. There we go. And a bubble at the top? Which one? There. Oh, all the bubbles. I didn't realize they were different. That was been hard to catch. Ah! Don't fall there! There we go. And we're done. And all right. That's amazing. Can't wait. I'm just going to Google something because I want to know before we move on if there's something for finishing this or for hitting the targets. PowerWash Simulator 2. Shooting gallery. I'm sure it's linked to the achievement. Okay, you got to clean the Bigfoot first in the game to get the achievement from this level. Secret? The main secret is the hidden gnome, which unlocks a secret challenge. To find it, complete the job by cleaning the Bigfoot target first, then look for a secret hatch to clean. There are no other secrets. Okay, so that's it. All right. So apparently, if you clean Bigfoot first, a secret hatch will open and you'll be able to do something else. So let's. This will only take us a few seconds, so we'll do this road sweeper and then we'll do WWE. Are you supposed to do that with? That's a good question, Charger. I don't know. So usually with these games, like I do like the main run of it, and I don't look at any of the secrets. This is gonna need soap. I have 1,800. Do I have enough for a new? There's some new washers here. The Urban XD2? Yeah, I could do this one. Only 1,200. I'll buy the extension on it. Wait, how does this work? There. Okay. And then let's put on the soap head. And we'll soap this thing up and then spray it clean. I don't use the soap a lot usually. Although it was a pain in the last game because in the first game you had like 5 or 6 different types of soap that you'd have. All right. How do I switch? No, I want to turn there. Now that we've soaped it, it should come clean a lot easier. This one looks like it's a harder cleaning job. So depending on how hard it is, I'll break out the soap. Then you can soap like a portion of it, and then yo, what's going on, Daniel? Welcome to the chat, my friend. We are just wrapping up this. This should be really quick clean. We're just going to do these tires here. Yeah, it looks like blood. Maybe this street sweeper ran over somebody. There's the hubcap. Oh, the challenge. I've never actually seen the challenge. I'm a big Survivor guy, but never watched the challenge. Also haven't had the channel for it, so... Alright, there we go. Windows done. Let's get this front window, or driver's side. That little nook and cranny there. This is going to be one of those ones where I miss pieces as we go through it. Because there's so many little... Like, the thing when you get these little ones is that there's lots of little pieces. And you're, like, likely to miss one as you're going through. Is that part of the base? No. There it is. There's the arms. Let's get the fronts done. I got to know what was the reward for a community challenge. It was just bragging rights, Philly. There's no like actual reward. Just bragging rights. In fact, Charger was the one who won last week, and I shouted him out on the video. Well, it's just something fun for the community to do while we're dry on other content. Actually, Mac from Max Arena actually took it on. I need to comment on the video, but he took a shot at it, which was super cool, and posted that. So yeah, no specific reward per se. It's all bragging rights. Okay, so no. There we go. Let's do this tire too. Might as well just soap this entire side up here. Should help everything come off. Should be done this. There we go. Hubcap. Tire still has to get done. There's the tire. Okay, let's finish off this body portion. We'll have to climb up top of it and get the top of it too here. So any jobber, and we can't... Yep, you got it, Philly. I took it super conservatively. Some people have done much better than I have. Now I got to lock in for grinding. I need one more card, and I'll get... Nice! Yeah, I am very, very close to being able to get a bunch of those tokens. I was going to go on a spending spree last week when the prices dropped, but then, you know, the prices never dropped. So I held off on it. I'm hoping the prices drop on Friday with the Monsters and Mayhem cards. And I'm going to get a whole bunch of tokens and be up to date on all token cards. I feel like we're in a good spot here. This base is still missing something. But it's under there. Yeah, 100% it is. There we go. Let's get up top for the body. We'll just climb up and spray. What's the record to beat? I'd have to look in the Discord. Give me a few minutes. I'll look. Charger, do you know what the current record is? Somebody got a ridiculously high number, which I was a little shocked on. I think it was like 44 or something. I'm at 2.8, but I've been grinding. Yeah, okay, so what am I missing? The antenna? I know we got a little gnome on top of the antenna here. There's the antenna. The side sweeper arm, so that would be this one because we did get the other one. And then the windscreen? I thought we got it. Apparently we did not. It just looks super clean. There we go. I think it's 44, yeah. Yeah, so I think the near future means Friday. I hope. I hope that's the case. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not doing this right now. Gas station 1400. That's going to take forever to do. So yeah, let's flip it. We'll head over onto the PlayStation. Give me a second. I got to load the PlayStation up here. So give me 2 seconds here. Boot it up right now. Let me just... Oh, nope, not that one. That one. I changed the order of how everything's on the screen, so it takes a second. And I gotta switch the... You get my HDMI switcher on, so give me 2 seconds here, guys. I left my game on. All right, so if I switch this back, it should now be on WWE. There we go. So yeah, let's go. We'll upgrade that Trick Williams card. See if we can do it in one run. I think it'll take 2 probably. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, Daniel. I like, I need to, so I'm going to, I'll just show you quickly. But I need to buy these cards to get these tokens. I don't care about those for now. Maybe when the final price drop comes, I'll get those. I still need a few cards for Stephanie Vicaire. Might get those once the price drops even lower on those for the collection reward. And I just need one for the 300 here. These will take a little bit longer. I'm not going to try and get these, but I'm missing 2 cards, so I'll pick those up once they hit the card market too to get those. But I'm going to be in a situation to be in the Galaxy Opal market sooner than later. Okay, so let's just throw... we got to find Trick. Yeah, I'm very curious about that myself, Philly. We need to know what the rewards are. This is an amethyst card for Trick. Yeah, there it is. So, and just to confirm, I'm pretty sure I'm correct, but it's 200 strikes, 12 pins, and 25 running attacks? 12 pins, 200 light attacks, 25 running attacks. I think this is doable. I think this is doable. Okay, and we got to go to week 7. Two. Yeah, there's a lot of events on Saturday, I think. I haven't had that problem, Daniel, but also like I don't use him. Oh, I got to turn this down. That's too loud. I don't know why there's such a volume difference for the PlayStation and the Xbox. I use the Jey Uso and tap out method, so okay, so we need to get well, that sucked. Missed that right there. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think it'll be 2 runs just to get the. We'll be able to get the 25 running attacks here, and I should make them light because I think that they actually will count. There's no progress counter, so, and we got to get 12 pins on Brett. So we'll just work through it here and just try and get these running attacks with lights, because I think they will count a double count. Because light attacks usually count when you hit them. Same with heavies. Oh, for that. Or I haven't had the ref calling it miscalling it a lot. It happens occasionally. It happened on my stream last night, actually. That's the second time Brett's judged that. That kind of sucks. We only have so much time to get through here, though. That's like the 4th time he's reversed a running attack. You know, I've watched a bunch of people actually like have good luck here. I'm just going to spam punches here as much as possible here. We'll have to get 12 pins in too. He's the worst. I don't know if he has Rabble Rouser or not, but let's get the taunts in. We don't need to get MFP, but it doesn't hurt. I think that technically counts as a running attack. We got 2 more infinite finish. Yep. I did see that. It just means we don't have to go down the list as much. Start working on the pins here too. So we need to get 12 pins. Once it says we got 25 running attacks, we just start spamming light attacks and then pinning. Don't think we can get 201 match. The week 40 match has been excellent for the Galaxy Open Rope. Nice. Yeah, JD's apparently... I like how I reversed him and he got priority there. There we go. Oh, I should probably... It's too late for me to switch the YouTube stuff over. You know, Brett, you're the worst. There we go. We'll go for a pin in a second here. Well, ate that signature. Let's go for another pin here. We definitely want to get like the 20 pins in this one, or the 12 pins. I'm really tired of him in like. I did the Evo. I was able to get 91 strikes in the Iron Man match. Nice. Yeah, I want to get more, but he's reversing. Here's the thing. I've watched people do this match recently, like with the bronze card, and I've seen Brett reverse almost nothing. Now, like me, he's like reversing everything. Nate, we got a busy weekend. Oh, this weekend's going to be busy. That's sure. That's for sure. That sounds like my wife because I can hear her Stanley. Can I help you build Lego after? We'll see. Yeah, probably. Oh, that's right. Oh, it's the comeback move. I hate that. I never get those. The prompts are too quick. Into submission. What other matches do we have? So the Johnny and Lola gauntlets are likely going to be this weekend. For surezies. With the and then we've got the Octat of the Infinite, which would be like 8 matches, and then we'll probably have like the Survivor Series 1 and then 2 like Survivor Series matches, like men's and women's or something. Okay. Oh no, that's just 25 lighter heavies. Should be close to the running attacks. So there's going to be quite a bit to do this weekend in the game. So how long is the community challenge? Till Sunday. We're going to do it weekly. So I'm going to come up with another one for next week. Do we have the Lowly and Jonna cards? I think they're going to be in the Superstar Super Pack, or not Super Pack, the Series 5 packs, which should come this week. They always come right after, the week after the Super Packs. So we should be getting those in. I think those, it's going to be like the Don't Forget About Ilya and Don't Forget About Live events from last month. Or last Super Pack. Gotta be close to the running attacks now. Go for another pin. Anyways, I think that's the case. I have no proof of it, but I believe that is the case. One ticket immediately got the men's boss team. Hey, you know what, Brad? That's the best type of luck. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should be. They'll be, I guess, amethyst cards. Oh, god damn it! I'm gonna be tapping here. I don't think we're getting out of this. Honestly, I don't care. It's not. I don't want to waste time on it. I do not want to waste time on it. I don't need to. We need to get a bunch more pins. Brett's just been reversing so much. Let's just focus on getting the pins here. I can go into the Gunther match afterwards and just punch him in week 1 until we get it. I ain't doing no matches until after. What football game? I don't play and don't pay enough attention to football. Get the pin here because I need to get 12 pins before this 5 minutes is up. We should have plenty of time to do that. Gotta support each other in the game. Yep. I feel like I must be done. Running attack soon, but I don't know. Look for another pin here. What's that put us at? We need to get 12. Ohio State. Oh, okay, so it's NCAA football. Come on, man. How do I not have the running attacks yet? I was trying to do the roll-up and it didn't work. That's annoying. Sometimes I go for the roll-up and it like doesn't register or it's like delayed. I would like to know. Okay. Like I'm hitting down right now to do the roll-up. And it's just not working. I need to get these pins in. Really? A kick out after a finisher? I feel like we have enough running attacks. He's going to rope break again. Or maybe not. I think we might be in a good enough position to not rope break. Yep, there we go. Maybe it said I got the running attacks and I missed it. Did anybody see that? Penta 41 reward. Yeah. He'll be great to have on my team. I'm very curious to see how all these... Because we're going to get a bunch of free cards out of this. Well, not free, but like... What level these cards we're going to be getting to do the battles. Because they got progressively worse in the Pink Diamond Heptad. So I'm curious if it's the same. Come on, man. You're killing me here. Even if I get up to 11, I'll go to the Gunther match. And I'll just need to get one more pin, which will be the final pin. So that'll be fine. Here's 11. I did hit the pin button. Go. Let's get up. We got 2 minutes. We can get one more pin easily here, I think. And he's putting the sharpshooter, even though I was running at him. Go me. It's not even worth the time. Just tap it. Not even worth the time to fight it. I don't want to use anything. There's the 25 running attacks. Okay. So let's get one more pin here, and then we're in a good position. Yeah, for a pin there. There's our 12 pins. We've got the 25 running attacks. We'll be on our way to Gunther to just pound him with light attacks at this point. Yeah, how many light attacks we can get in 22 seconds. Oh, this takes so long. Alright, well, we got 2 of the 3 things we want to get done. Next, we just have light strikes, so let's see how we did there. I don't even know. Okay, so let's jump out here. Look at the evolving. We only got 55 there. If we didn't have so many strikes get countered, that would have been better. We'll just go to the first one, and we'll just pound Gunther with strikes. The very first match. Against Gold Gunther. This battery's going to need to be charged. Hi, dear. My puppy is below the desk here. Oh, cool. I do like 3 tokens. Really, Gunther? We're both up. Okay, let's just... We're just going to hit strike until it says that we've got enough strikes. Yeah, Bianca's badges are pretty solid for Infinite. She's decent. The AI's cheap with submission finishers. You're telling me. We are just pounding away on Gold Gunther here till it says we have enough strikes at some point soon. So that's 25. We were at 55, so we got a bit more till we hit 100, and then we're just going to continue to do this. I don't know if those count when you're on the ropes. I can tell you 100% they do not count when you're lying down for some reason. Sorry, Gunther. I found Bronson Reed and Dragon Lee to finish Trick Evolution. I kind of hate that move, but I don't care. This one's definitely not as bad as Soul Ruka's. Soul Ruka's was terrible because of the 25 signatures you had to hit. Those 200 strikes take forever, yeah. I think Sol Ruka's, like I said, was worse overall. You get 35 strikes per match. I'm just going to pound Gunther until we're get all the strikes that we need. We should be hitting the 100 mark soon. You got his signature. Oh man, I hope I don't get pinned. That would be awkward. Not even close, honestly. Okay. He's going for his power bomb here, so we got to reverse it. Got it. I didn't even try to evolve Soul. She was not fun. That's all I will say about Soul. Trick's got a pretty good moveset. Yeah, I just wish this diamond card was more... I haven't even looked at the badges for the diamond yet. I just wish it was more usable. Because, like, at this point, we're not really using diamond cards. Although maybe a future community challenge will use one. Surprised he doesn't get knocked out at some point. Have I missed it saying 100? I don't think so. But I feel like we've done way more than 25 strikes. Maybe I did miss it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I thought it would give me like an update when I hit 100, but I guess not. Sometimes it gives you like progress updates as you're working through them. I wish you could pause the game and actually see the cards and what you're doing. Gold heavy-handed 4 purples? Okay. Yeah. He's going to have a hard time pinning me. I just want him stunned. Nate, you ever watch Maven's videos? Yeah, actually, I saw one earlier today. He was, although I don't think it was his. It was somebody else's. He was with Ken Anderson. But yeah, I've definitely watched a bunch of Maven stuff. He's got really good insight. He was talking about Triple H. How many more hits do I need to get in this stupid match? Yeah, done. I'm going to pound. Because it can't reverse. Getting signature there. Sure. Well, maybe he'll get a pin here? I don't know. Nope. Man, we got to be getting close to 200 at this point. Yeah, he just didn't have a good experience with Triple H back in the day. There it is. We're good. 200. Really? Really, Gunther? That's fine. Let's finish this off this way then. Doing some evolving. And then we'll wrap up the stream because I got to help my wife build some Lego. Because we're going to sell it, but all the sets have to be built in order to sell it. 8 minutes. Still better than going into one of the I can't even talk, Iron Man matches. Now we have an upgraded trick. Yeah, so okay, gold heavy-handed, gold quick climber, weapon master merciless. Like, I'm never going to use this card probably. So the tower reward should be, yeah, that sounds right. Wait, let's look at it. Yep, 4,500. 4,500 sounds like it is. Don't spend it all in one place. Because, you know. And then we only have the one live event, which is in there, but we'll have a whole bunch on Saturday. So, all right, guys, you know what? We're going to wrap up the stream for tonight. I appreciate everybody for hanging out. If you came for PowerWash and we were playing WWE in the end, I'm sorry. Just didn't have enough time to do the next PowerWash thing, but I wasn't quite done. And I was like, you know what? We can upgrade that card. If you haven't had a chance yet, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. We've been doing regular live streams in the regular live streams watching Raw. So watching Raw, SmackDown, and NXT we've been doing, and we'll probably continue to do that. And I've been posting shorts, and actually those have been doing very, very well of the live reactions. So if you have a chance, don't forget to check those out. And join the Discord. I'll just throw it. Can't do it in this combo chat. It doesn't seem to work. I have to do it in the YouTube chat. So I'll do that right here. Discord. And that'll pop up the Discord feed for you guys. So if you haven't had a chance to join it, and then I hope everybody has a great night. Enjoy themselves. I'm taking tomorrow off. There will be no streams tomorrow, but on Friday we'll be doing 2 streams. There will be a stream at 1 p.m. Eastern. 1 p.m. Wait, what? Why? Apparently that stream is going to be moved to noon. So that stream will be moved to noon for the card opening. So or maybe 11. We'll look. I'll look at the time and see what I move it to. It's a quick stream anyways, because we're just opening up card packs. It's usually about 30 minutes. So maybe I'll move it to 11 o'clock then. But yeah, so come hang out for that, and then we'll be there for SmackDown again on Friday night. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing your new pack. Me too, Philly. I'm looking forward to opening some packs that I actually enjoy opening and not lame packs. But everybody else, have a great day. We'll talk later. Bye, guys.